Good morning, Point Fivers. It is day 2 of the road trip. I can't see a thing, I'm completely blind. It is Sunday the 8th of July 2018. We are about to leave the hotel and head into Bristol. So let's go on day 2.
Hey guys, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Joe.
And we are
It's Colton.
And we want to welcome Jason and all the 86.5ers to our wonderful city of Bristol. And if you can see in the background, we're by quite a big landmark here in Bristol.
Very iconic.
The Clifton Suspension Bridge.
Designed by Kingdom Brunel. In the background, obviously, you've got Bristol. So, yeah.
So Jason, we hope you enjoy our city and we'll see you guys real soon.
Bye! So you may have just seen us drive across our first bridge of the day. A little bit panicked footage because it was a drive across the bridge that we weren't expecting to do. So it's a little bit hurried, but we are in Clifton, which is on the outskirts of Bristol. We have come to see the Clifton Suspension Bridge, which I'll show you a bit more of in a minute when we get up there. Just a word of warning, if you are coming and you're relying on your sat-nav, it may take you across the bridge unexpectedly, and there is a £1 toll charge, which is coins only, so just have a £1 handy in case you do get to the bridge toll without expecting it. There is a lay-by in the run up to the bridge that you can pull over and sort your change out anyway, so don't panic if you do get there, but definitely worth having that £1 ready. There's loads of parking around on the residential streets, which is permit holders and chargeable parking Monday to Friday 9 till 5, but we're here on a Sunday, so it's all completely free. You can park wherever you like. Well, I say wherever you like, as long as you're in a parking bay, you can park wherever you like. So free parking Saturdays, Sundays and bank holidays, and all times outside 9 till 5 on a Monday and Friday, so I don't think you should have any problems. But we're now walking up a hill. Second day, and it's all been about the hills. So but straight ahead of us that way should lead us up to the observatory to get some good views of the Clifton Suspension Bridge, which I'll tell you more about when we get there. So that is the quite stunning Clifton Suspension Bridge, crossing the River Avon, which you can see down there. Now it's famous across the world for being designed by Isambard Kingdom Brunel, but actually it was built to a design by William Henry Barlow and John Hawkshaw, who based theirs on an earlier idea by Isambard Kingdom Brunel. It's a Grade 1 listed building and it was opened in 1864. Its total length is 1,352 feet and it's 331 feet above that stretch of water down there. And on a day like today, that is a stunning view. I don't know if you can see, just down here, there's some people stood out where these yellow railings are, just here. We're going to go down there in a minute. That is called the Giant's Cave. So we're going to go into the Giant's Cave and go down onto that viewpoint, which looks like it's got nothing under it, so that should be fun. So if you look the other way from the observatory hill, down the other way of the river, that is the Avon Gorge. And it is Totes Gorge. 2 days, 2 gorges. And I don't know if you could see the road running along here. It was the same road that was running along the river on the other side under the bridge, so you can drive all the way through that gorge alongside the river. That is pretty amazing. Just zoom in a little bit. There we go, you can see the cars. What a drive. So we've spent some time admiring the view from on top of Observatory Hill. We're now going to go and see if we can get in the Giant's Cave. Entry is £2.50. You can go up the observatory as well, that's another £2.50, but we've decided as it's not that big, we'd rather go down the cave and see it from that little bit that's hanging off the side, because we like to live dangerously. So here we go, down into the Giant's Cave. Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Oh wait, I'm English. Show you some perspective of me stooping. I don't know if you can see the cave roof, but it's very narrow, so if you're claustrophobic, not a good idea. And then when people come the other way, there is not a lot of room, so this is, it's smaller. It's not even steps anymore, it's just like this slope. I feel like I'm going into a hobbit hole. Oh, are you with me? No. Oh dear. This is the best £2.50 spent ever.
Tracy, come back and I'll take pictures down there.
Oh. Excuse me, I've got to go and have a photo, I'll be back. So I managed to manoeuvre around for the photo. Oh my god. That is very steep. Just when you think it can't get any steeper. There is a handrail all the way down, but I don't know if you can see how close my head is to this. And I'm trying to... I'm leaning back, I'm doing the limbo. I should be leaning forward, but I don't want to fall down the steps. I can stand up again. We've made it. We've got to go back up some steps to get to the viewpoint. So what we wasn't expecting when we come out here is to have to stand on this. The Behind the Vlog bod's already been on. I'm now going to be brave. That is quite a big drop. Okay, now the challenge is to get back up the same way we came. We don't yet know whether this is going to be easier or harder. I've nearly fallen over, we're not even on the way up yet. Oh! It's them two pigeons keep scaring the out of us. Okay, let's go back up. So the verdict is, in a way, it's easier to come back up because you're leaning towards the steps rather than stooping towards your imminent death. In another way, it's harder to come back up because it's physically hard work because those steps are steep. So it is neither easier nor harder to go up or down that cave. I also said it was £2.50 for the cave and £2.50 for the camera observatory, which is true if you do them on their own. If you do them both together, it's £4 for the total cost. But we're now going to go and see if we can get down to the bridge. maybe go and have a walk on it. So we are about to walk on to the Clifton Suspension Bridge. The suspense is killing me. Oh, the suspense is killing me. That over there, that's the observatory where we've just come from. See the Avon River and the gorge down there. We are now leaving the edge onto the actual bridge itself. Way. We are now officially in the middle of the bridge. That's the view that way, the River Avon right below our feet. Some 300 plus feet below our feet. That view is spectacular. As I said, we walked halfway into the middle of the bridge. We're not going to go all the way across because there's not actually anything on the other side. And it's no different to the side we've come from. So we're now going to walk back to the car and head off. But yeah, every time the cars come past, you can feel the bridge bouncing. And I don't know if you can see it, it's just sort of open ironwork at the side of the bridge. So if you're afraid of heights, this is going to be a challenge for you. But it's a challenge I'm sure you can do. We're now back off to the car, so Bristol, thank you, and goodbye. So we are back in the car, which we still haven't named yet. Still hasn't quite earned its name yet, so we don't know what it is. We are now about to drive over, well, not like literally the second, as you can see I'm not moving. We will shortly be driving over our second bridge of the day. Slightly bigger than the one we've just looked at, and slightly bigger than that one we've just driven over. This one takes us from England to Wales. We are leaving England, people. We are heading into Wales, and we've got somebody waiting there for us. So we are in Wales. Welcome to Wales, everybody. We are in Newport, South Wales. I can see someone in front of me. Look, it's Tracy G. It's a real life Welsh celebrity.
Oh my God.
Don't run away from me, come here. Oh no, the sunglasses.
They always go.
It's Tracy G, everyone. Hi. So this is our first look at Wales. Well, actually, no, because you're looking at me. Do you know, I heard that yesterday. There was a woman walking the other way in Cheddar Gorge and she was waving to the camera and I didn't have the heart to tell her it was pointing at me. So this is the Roman amphitheatre at
Caerleon.
Caerleon.
Don't try and say it Welsh, dude. Just say Caerleon.
Caerleon. Oh, it's a great football pitch.
It does look to be.
Traffic and Ford.
Porta Pompa.
Oh, I'd love to read that all in Welsh, but Olaf. There we go, that's my Welsh. Olaf.
There we go.
You're stood in the Porta Pompa, the ceremonial entrance to the amphitheatre. For some gladiators, their last footsteps were taken across this very walkway in front of you. Gladiators, da 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 da.
See, it just bakes my noodle that this had, you know, the gladiators and the Romans.
I know,
and
it's
jazz. Do you know what I mean?
It's very easy to stand in the middle of somewhere like this and think, oh, it's a few rocks with the grass growing over it. But when you actually stand and think
See past it.
what used to be here and what used to take place here, like,
you know, we need
it's crazy, isn't it?
Or something, you know?
Oh no, thanks. Australia can keep him.
Oh my God.
I wonder what this was. It looks like an oven.
It does, doesn't it?
What would they cook at an amphitheatre? Would they sell hot dogs?
I was about to say,
Yeah.
barbecue style.
Yeah.
Turkey legs, that's what I could
Turkey legs, yeah. So we was just doing a bit of research for Tracy's weekend vlog, and this used to be called Isca when the Romans were here. It was founded in AD 74 or 75. Now let's just stop and think about that a minute. It is 2018, and what you see around me potentially was here from AD 74. That is mind-blowing. Just stand in the middle here and imagine the roars of the crowd and the gladiators in the middle. And potentially the horror that those gladiators experienced. A lot of people would have died in this circle. This would have been the last thing they saw. Not quite as it is today, but there's a lot of blood on this land. That was a bit deep. But it really is incredible to stand and think about that. And I guess that's what people love about Britain. The history that is here is just incredible. So we're going through the arch and up the passage. Oh. God, they didn't make things even in the Roman times, did they?
No, they didn't, did they?
No, they didn't. So we've come into the Caelian Roman fortress baths. So this is where the Romans came to wash. Probably after they were sat in the amphitheatre that we've just been in, especially if it was as hot as it was today, because you would definitely need a bath afterwards. It's all free. The amphitheatre was free, the Roman baths are free. You can pick up a map from the Roman baths as well, which tells you about all the free Roman sites here. There's 3 or 4, there's a museum as well that's free. It opens at 2 PM today on a Sunday, so we're not sure if we're going to go in there or not yet. But yeah, Roman baths. I wish there was real water in it though, because I am very moist right now, and I would love nothing better than to jump in the Roman bath, but it's just water effect, I'm afraid. Right, which one am I going for? That's actually really heavy. I wasn't expecting that at all.
The lighting is not particularly great.
I've always wanted feathers in my hair. I don't think it's authentic, I haven't got to worry about breaking it. It is actually heavy though.
That's your t-shirt.
We're now going to go and find a pub. Tracy's parched, I'm parched.
I'm parched.
She speaks. It's the first time she's properly spoken and been seen on camera in the vlogs. So
Wow.
she's no longer a behind the vlog bod. So yeah, we're going down to a pub. What was the pub called?
The Hanbury Arms.
The Hanbury Arms.
I
Apparently
had to look at the sign to see that, like, I couldn't remember. I was like, there's one below there and there's one below.
Apparently the views are nice, and as long as they serve cold drinks, I don't think we really care. But we've gone for the one with nice views anyway. Just why would you not?
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm sure we'll show you when we get there.
Probably.
Yeah. Unless we forget, like we normally do when we're together, and we just end up talking for an hour instead. So we're saying bye to Tracy G. No, we're not. We don't say bye, do we?
No. I can't remember what we say, but it's not bye.
No, it's not bye. We'll see you next time. That'd be good.
Yes, we'll
good
go
enough,
with
yeah.
that.
See you
Yeah.
real soon. There
See
we
you
go.
real soon,
We're still
yeah.
the boys' catchphrase. Sorry, boys.
Borrow.
Burrow. Yeah, temporarily burrow. You can have it back now. Yeah, we've had a lovely time roaming around. Roaming around.
I like that.
That was unintentional as well.
The unintentional ones are the best.
Dear, I surprise myself sometimes. Yeah, roaming around. Where are we?
Killian.
Killian. Yeah, I wanted to say Newport and I knew that was wrong.
Well, Killian's in Newport, so you wouldn't have been wrong.
Oh, I wouldn't have been wrong.
Yeah.
I'm always right.
You now told the world that I live in Newport, though. But
It's a
that's
big
okay.
place.
That's true.
And I'm pretty sure it's on your Twitter profile.
fairly certain.
Yeah, so I'm sure most of you already knew that.
And he's not been to my house, so we can't give you my
No,
exact
I can't.
address.
No,
so
no, but we are
good.
following her home.
I might be going via Bristol or somewhere.
It's lovely there, we were there this morning.
Exactly, he knows his way around.
Yeah, but no, we've seen the amphitheatre, which
Yep.
Tracy's now going to say.
No, I'm not. Don't do well under pressure.
No. We've been to the Roman baths. Unfortunately, we couldn't dive in because it wasn't real water.
No.
But we did go to the pub by the river
And that's very nice.
and refresh ourselves and stick a few things in our gob, which we did not vlog before gob.
Shocking.
In fact, we did not vlog at all. But all we had was garlic bread, chips and onion rings.
Yeah,
So,
it was
yeah.
a feast of sorts.
Yeah, what we wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we are leaving, off to our next destination. Unfortunately, Tracy isn't coming with us.
No, Tracy's got to go home and actually be in her house for the weekend because she hasn't
Yes.
been yet.
Yeah.
So.
And edit some more wonderful videos. So if you're not checking them out, go and check her out. I'm sure you all are, because she's bloody amazing.
Oh, bless you. I'm not paying him, I promise.
No, she's not.
So.
She's
But no.
not, otherwise I'd be staying permanently.
Thank you for coming to see me.
Thank you for coming to welcome us.
For receiving you.
For receiving
Yeah,
me.
receiving you.
I'm not sure about that.
This will be the longest outro in the world. So
Yes.
it has been a pleasure. Thank you for coming to visit my part of the world.
Always. Oh.
So there we go.
Would you like to say bye to the 0.5ers, of which you are one?
Oh, what do I have to say?
You say what you like.
It's been a pleasure. I'm no stranger to this one's vlogs. Absolutely love them, so please, please, please hit that subscribe button if you've not already done so. And of course the bell icon will notify you every time he drops a new video, which hopefully we'll have more of. But 0.5ers today, I am said 0.5er. So, you know, come along and join the party, because you'll have fun. That'll do.
That'll do.
There we go.
Bloody good, isn't she? We're driving through Wales, people. We are heading north through the Brecon Beacons, or Cymru, as the Welsh would say, if they speak Welsh. We are in Llanhamlach. We're in Wales. We're in Wales. My God, the walls all falling down.
Arrived.
Arrived? Arrived? Are you having a laugh? That's it, I'm naming you. I don't even know. I'm not even naming you right now, Satnav. Arrived? Arrived where? In the Welsh rainforest? There's not even anywhere for me to stop. Okay, I feel a little less claustrophobic here. I hope we haven't got to go all the way back down that road. Oh my word. Is there anywhere for me to stop anywhere? Like, in the... Ah! The end of the road. Ow, shh. So Wales and people of Wales, I have a small apology to make. I feel like I've let you down a little bit because we've got a plan to see some of your beautiful country today that has just gone a tiny little bit awry. As you will have just seen, we got taken up a road, well, our sat-nav took us up a road that no car should ever go up. There was a dead end. We didn't get killed by farmers, which is a good thing, and we did make it back out alive, but it has scuppered our plans a little bit for some fantastic views of the Brecon Beacons. But this is the perils of driving around places that you don't know, relying on a sat-nav. So in order to see a little bit more of Wales, we've stopped in the town village of Brecon, on the edge of the Brecon Beacons, which looks really pretty. So we're going to go and explore some of Brecon instead, and I hope that kind of makes it up to you a little bit. So let's see some more of Wales while we're here. I can see some really pretty things the other side of the camera that you can't, so I'm now going to turn you around and show you. King Charles I walked up these very steps, which this Queen is now walking up as well. Why is it everywhere we go there's steps? So I've decided I've probably done a little bit of an injustice to myself, that because of the disappointment of not being able to get the views that we wanted, we've probably got some pretty good footage of the mountains on the drive through the Brecon Beacons. So, you know, disappointing that we didn't manage to carry off the plan that we had, so it just deflates you a little bit. But it's all good because we're still in Wales, we're still in Brecon, we're sat by the River Usk, and we've got some food. So we bought some Welsh cakes. So while we're in Wales, we are now going to try a Welsh cake. So this is a Welsh cake. It's like a, I don't know, like a scone or a scone, however you say it. It's got some sort of raisins and sultanas in it. Quite soft. It's alright. It could do with some moistness. Do with a bit of cream or jam, or both. A bit of Nutella and peanut butter. So what were we worried about? Did we ever doubt that we would find some scenery on the way out? No, we didn't. Fortune favours the brave. Look at that. These guys have picked the perfect spot to camp out. Proper Welsh valley. You see these two fellas up ahead, just wandering on the banks of the road. There's also a great view down the valley here as well. The sheep are running, the sheep are running, run for your lives! I don't know if you can see, I've just walked back to the car, but there is a sheep in the middle of the road. Literally in the middle of the road. It's been a very long day. Finally made it to our next overnight stop. I say overnight stop, it is 5 past midnight. So technically it's already tomorrow. Yeah. It's Monday. But we started the day in southwest England. We've ended the day in northwest England. We are in Liverpool. So tomorrow we're spending some time in Liverpool. Got some plans to do some things. That'll be in next week's vlog, obviously. Things haven't quite gone to plan today. We got lost. There's been a few dramas, a few stresses. But we've made it here finally. After being stuck behind a very slow van. I was not happy. But the scenery's been amazing. Tracy G was amazing as always. It was lovely to meet her again. Because you can tell I'm very tired. I've driven a lot of miles today. It's been very hot. But this room, unlike the one last night, has air conditioning. And we've been given a free coffee. So not all is bad. It's good. I'm not going to show you around the room now. I will do that in next week's vlog because I'm doing that in the morning after I've had a good night's sleep. So I hope you've enjoyed the trial and tribulations of today. And as Tracy, do you know what? I'm going to leave Tracy G to finish this off because I'm just too tired. See ya.
Hi, it's me, Tracy G. Now remember, life is not about where you're going, it's how you get there.
I'm hot. I'm really hot.
No, it doesn't.
We could have a bit of John Fashanu and Ulrika Johnson. Auga!
I was thinking of the referee. What did he say? Go on here! Hey, you're ready!
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
That's it.
You will go on my first whistle.